Don't blink. Yes, you blink. Welcome to the show. Today, also having a wonderful day on this. This is for Angel. On this 5 February 2025. Today we're doing a tower talk because we needed a tower talk. Super important. So we have a tournament. There's a lot going on. We haven't done one last week. I'm not gonna do one every single week. I'm not gonna do one every single tournament. Right now we have a tournament where we're partaking in a tournament. So I wanted to really I really wanted to pay attention to what was going on, right? Because once again, it's kind of important, right? Just to know what's going on, just to know where we're at, just to know what is new in the tournament. First thing I'm gonna check is, I know the quality of the camera isn't gonna be nice, but the first thing I want to check is the tournament, right? There's huge thing with this tournament. I don't know if you guys notice. So first of all, the very first one, which is Power Glove, which is 2%. The second one, which is Arcade Token. Now, Arcade Token is revolutionary because it is increasing your bot range by 200%. People have been complaining about the bots for years, almost for years. And I'm still of the case of I want a little guy, little helper, like a somebody more than just bots. Because although I like the bots, they feel a bit like, I don't know how to put it. They feel a bit empty, right? So this is huge. We are having a repeat of the event being called the Retro Arcade, right? The coolest thing about the Retro Arcade is the oily joystick is 2%. So we both have two blue artifact that is 2%. The second one being critical factor by 5%, so more for the sword. The tower, the invader. I actually like the invader, but I don't like the arcade. However, maybe the arcade is better because now we're playing like this, right? And you know what? The arcade should be good like this when there's nothing else. So now let's move forward with what is going on in the playthrough. There's a lot of things going on. I don't know what is going on in the world of dev of the tower. We didn't get some news in a while, so I'm hoping for something new, something good. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But what I can tell you, what I can almost guarantee you, right, is that it's gonna be big because it's been so the last update was 21st. It was just a patch to fix bugs, so I'm actually excited. Now we're gonna move on to what is the importance here. The importance isn't in the shield. The importance isn't in the crown. The importance is in the sword. So the sword, I noticed there was a huge discrepancy in between the what should we call it? It's actually quite interesting what's going on. What is going on? There was a huge discrepancy in the con of coin. I'm getting more coin with the sword. With the sword, right? So I'm gonna do this. There you go. I'm actually gonna show you the playthrough, because I think it's fun. Maybe that's something you want to see. Of course, I'm never good with the cup. With this one is a bit harder, right? Thematic when idle. I don't know how it works. It's not gonna work. Of course, when you need it to work, it's not gonna work. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna do the crown. So the crown, there's nothing new, right? We're still hanging on the 11th. Now I gotta say, the crown being nothing new is actually a blessing. So I did a video today on why I liked Arknight and Tokyo Ghoul so much. How they were gave their idol, how they were paywall, so you're not sure what you're supposed to do or how to do it, right? This is actually quite nice. Now in the crown, the best thing about the crown is that there's no upgrade. So instead of playing 3 playthrough, I'm playing actively 2 playthrough, and the other one is just there, right? However, the crown, see, the crown is in a very specific spot, and I know I said this before, but it's still the case. The crown is in, I don't know if it's a good thing, right? I don't know if it's a good thing. Maybe I should move on to the 12th, the 13th, because I'm going to tell you what happened with the sword and the shield. There's something that happened really good. Nazorovia. That's so good. Okay, moving on. So what is actually going on with the crown? We're not moving. I told you the problem with the crown was I'm getting enough cash to really do something about it. When I say okay, when I talk about cash, we're talking about coin. I'm not talking about cash. because cash is not important. Cash is important for one playthrough. I'll never talk about cash, right? I'm getting enough cash coin. Whatever, it's complicated. I'm getting enough coin, right, to do a lot of things. But I kind of want to improve what I have already. So, for example, right now we're doing the landmine damage in the landmine decay. Why? Because we're possibly not gonna have the inner landmine for so fucking long, and we don't have the inner landmine. And I don't know why I didn't do it before. Once again, it's offensive and defensive, right? The third one, and we got the two labs that are forever, which is the lab speed and lab discount, right? Which I don't know what I'm gonna do. And we got health, because health is a problem. Attack isn't a problem. Attack isn't a problem, but health is. Health is not helping me. So now we're gonna move on to the sword. The crown, once again, not the most important. The crown is important. I would say the sword and the shield are the two most important today. They're the most valuable. They're the MVP as such. I have to be careful because we're not really in a tournament. Today is a tournament, and I want to do some playthrough of the tournament. So right now, what we're doing is we found out that we were at rank 8. There was an event. First thing, I'm going to talk about what we're doing both. I was at rank 8 or... Wait a second. There's an apartment. It's been a warning in my apartment building for mouses. Wanna fucking play? Okay, let's fucking play. Wanna fucking play? Yeah, let's fucking play. Let's see how you do it with the cold. Yeah. You cannot support cold. It's freezing outside. So we noticed that we had a mission last time with the event, and the mission with the event was 2,000. Now I wasn't on so the first one I got every single milestone. The second one I got almost all the milestone. The third one I got every single milestone. No, sorry. The second one I have is every single milestone except for the milestone, the last one, which is the kind of the relic, if you will. The third one we have the third wave we have the skin. The fourth I have none. But the fourth we're at 1,000. We're at 1,000, at 2,000 something. So we're really, really, really close to getting that sweet spot. We're really, really, really close of getting that beloved relics. So that's really good. Now, for the absolute sword, because this is it. So what I was talking about that is because what I might try to do is just chill. So for example, right, we're getting the milestone for the first one. Okay, so what I should do is go back to the second one. And the second one, okay, we got the skin, perfect. I cannot go to the milestone, get the third skin, right? Get the fourth skin, because the fourth skin we're super close. Then I don't know what to do. Maybe I'm gonna do the fifth for the skin, or maybe I'm gonna do the second for the milestone. Sword is changing a shit ton. This sword, I got this amazing news where, believe me or not, there's something crazy going on, where the actual tower, the actual wall, have more health on the sword. So the sword attacks like a brick. The sword is attacking way more. Normal health, I have more with the tower, the shield, the wall of the shield, right? But everything else, the sword has more. It has more attack, and the shield is better. The health, normal health, no. So I'm freaking out because this is awesome. Now, there was a huge discrepancy between the coin. So I noticed that I made a lot more coin with the shield. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to move on, right? To move on, what it means is I'm gonna have to do something so they're both equal. Although they're two different entities, they're two different playthrough, I kind of like having them at the same level. Okay, so you're at the point where you're upgrading ultimate weapon. Okay, so I want to upgrade ultimate weapon, right? I don't know why I'm doing this. This is a matter of I want to get balance. I want the two playthrough grow. It would be so easy to say fuck this playthrough, let's focus on this one, but it's not. So what we decided to do, we had enough to start upgrading our death waves. We'll be working on that. Just to let you know, I'm going to show you. Okay, so for example, the one that makes the most coin in this one, which let's take out the golden tower, because they both have the golden tower. So because they both have the golden tower, the sword and the shield, they're zero, they null. So 1 minus 1 equals 0. So with the death wave, right, extra coin is 2.5 2.5. Okay, this is important. I got the black hole. The black hole is a total of 7, right? So we're getting 3 times as much with the shield than the sword. So what I would do, and the shield, what I'm worried about is I'm gonna be very, very close to doing the black hole, a second one. So the sword, what I decided to do is, once again, we're upgrading Death Wave and Death Wave, which is canon. For the factor, what I think I'm gonna do for the factor, I think I'm gonna switch the factor for range. And it's going to be a very specific reason for range. So the range would be actually perfect. The range would be phenomenal. So first of all, I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Now, once again, a bit more passive with the tower, the sword, the game the tower for the 3 playthrough. But then again, because the range will increase your attack per meters, but also your death wave. Your death wave will, because your death wave will be at the surrounding, right? So the surrounding of your range, of your tower. So for example, okay, we're gonna be putting in the garbage anyway. Okay. Okay. My mom, she got me that, so let's be a bit more respectful. Okay, so you got this. You got say basic. Right, there's no address on it, so we're good. But I would actually do like this, right? I'm a horrible drawer. So the first center, this is your tower. The second one is the range. I want to see if the death wave will be on the outer layer, right? If it is, we're golden. We're absolutely golden. So we got the first one, we got the second one, we got the third one. The third one is actually also quite important in a couple of factors. The first one being a couple of factor is we're gonna be increasing the range. Hopefully we're gonna get less. Because now I don't have defense at all. So I have a wall. See the wall here? How much is the wall? No, I don't know. I don't know because it's broken. I don't know because it's broken. It's okay. But yeah, so the range would also increase my damage because damage per meter would be better. The range is all around good, right? Now, the thing that I don't like about the sword playthrough is my orbs. My orbs, I kind of want them closer to the tower. So the reason why is because I want my orbs to be really a last ditch effort. Now, what you're saying, Ink, why don't you get the changing the layer of the orbs? Well, because it's an elf research. So if it's an elf research, I'm technically not allowed to do it. So the way the rules work, which is rule that I made, I can break, but I promise you guys. So the rules are that I can upgrade whatever I want when it comes to the workshop. However, when it comes to the lab, I'm not allowed. Now, ultimately speaking, once the sword is going to be done, the attack is going to be done, I'm going to be able to, but that's going to be a long ass time, right? Now, the sword in itself, I'm really excited for the range of the bot, the bot, because this is my ultimate weapon. Now, we're done with the crown, we're done with the sword. The leftover is the shield. Now the shield also is extremely important. We're still doing health. We're still doing coin and health. However, the shield is lackluster because we're having less wall. I'm like, dude, you're supposed to have this amazing defense, that you don't. So what's up with that? For the wall, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the wall, with the shield. Right? I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a huge problem. I don't know. I have no clue, guys. However, what I can guarantee you, what I can almost promise, is that I'm gonna try my best, and we're gonna try to fix something. I need to find the missing link with the shield. The shield, the missing link for the shield would almost be health regen, right? It would almost be health regen. Now, the thing with the health regen is the sword has next to none. He has next to none, no health regen. That could be something, but ultimately, so the problem also with the shield is one of my favorite module that you're using is for health regen. So, for example, we have it on this. So my health regen on this, because we have ancestral, my health regen will recover the max HP, right? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't even matter, right? Now, there's a special thing. There's a really special thing. The really special thing would be that I'm kind of capable of See, I think about this word. This word is actually really cool because if you go in utility, for health, it's not gonna be a problem. For health, we'll just do max package chance or max package value. So, for example, yes, my original health is shitty, but because I have a lot of max health, I have a lot of package max health. I'll be able to increase my max health to, my apologies, higher and higher level. The shield is going to be unblocked when I'm going to be able to increase the shield, the wall. I'm going to be honest and say this playthrough was having difficulties, a lot of difficulties. It's night and day. The beauty, the absolute beauty that happened when I increased my wall. It was a night and day story. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week for some more tower talk. Thank you for being here. And I'm actually excited because we're getting 2,000. Look at this. We're at 2,200, and here we are at 2,100, right?